Hey, good morning, family. It's early. um, I'm like I promised, this is gonna be part one of the homestead. I got a couple of different parts, couple of different things going on, if you will. So I'm gonna basically show you real quick what I got going on in the front. But a little backstory. So we used to rent for years. Me and my wife, we were like one day I was just like, I just, man, we're renting and renting and renting. We can't really do much to what, the house that we were in. So I'm like, it's time for us to own something. And by the time we keep paying rent, we pay rent for like 8 years. I'm like, man, we bought this place like 3 times. So I I kept working. I was like, look, man, we need to buy. We need to, go ahead and take that jump and do what we got to do. So she's like, no, I don't know. I'm like, we can't rent forever. So then, but the reason why I'm telling you this is because if you don't do it, you'll be put in a position where you have to do it. So later on, it came on down to it. Our house got broken into. So then I was just like, I was done. I was ready to move. I was ready to do whatever we needed to do to get, to keep my family safe. So then, by then, of course, she was on board because, that's a violation. Somebody breaks into your house while you're not there. It's like, man. So that's what we ended up finding. Well, see, her mother had land. Well, she had land she grew up on. So it was just vacant. And I'm going to show you what it looked like. Now, I just because you want to do something doesn't mean it's going to be, just all peaches and cream. It's going to be easy. So this is what it looked like. You see that? It looked like a forest. When I first rode down here, I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? So I would literally work from 5 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. I would go home, change into jeans, Timbs, and, a dirty shirt, come down here. I cut trees down for about a week. I cut so many trees down. And this is what I ended up with. Clear. So I cut them down. And then I had the local pickup guys that came. I said, hey, the wood chips. I said, I need those wood chips that y'all cutting trees down. Come dump them in my yard. So that's what I did. What I'm doing is I'm covering up all the weeds and all the anything that's down in there. So once it comes down to it, I'll be able to either seed or, keep it like this. I don't know. I haven't made it that far, but it's a work in progress. If anybody tells you that, your homestead is finished, no, I don't care who they are. You're never finished. It's always something. So that was the front. So let me show you. We're gonna walk this way. So I call it the pick and grow. So I got so what I did was I would find stuff at Lowe's, like they were at the end of the season. So they were getting rid of a lot of stuff, 60-80% off. So I would find blackberries and raspberries and stuff like that. So I would grab them and plant them. And then this is elderberry. And this is the ugly part of course, homestead, and that's the compost pile. So we got peach trees. I've got 2 of them side by side. I've got figs, blueberries, 3 different types, elderberry. That's another fig. Once this stuff, of course, we're in the dead of winter, so it's it's not anything going on now. I went to Georgia. This one right here. This is a Lord, I got it, but I forgot. I forgot the name of it. But this is a persimmon, I think it is. passion fruit. Passion fruit. That's what it is. Passion fruit. So I went to my sister's house in Georgia, and they had a sale on passion fruit. I was like, I don't know anything about it, but hey, I'm gonna try it. So I put it in the ground. It's supposed to trail us up like a weed. So I put those two there to try to contain it. So, but yeah, that's passion fruit. These are that's a goji berry. I gotta get it in the ground. Of course, I got lemon. This one I still have in a pot. I'm skeptical about it, about go ahead and putting it in the ground right now. Now, eventually that's what I'm gonna do, but right now I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that yet. But I had garlic planted, but I don't see it growing. So if y'all know anything about garlic, let me know. I planted bulbs. Let me know down in the comments. I planted the bulbs like at the end of the, like right before 30 days before my frost date. So, and I know that's something that has to stick in the ground for a while. But if you know anything, just let me know. Hit, comment down below and let me know. But I've got a lot of stuff going on, man. Here's a raised bed that I made. That's where the garlic is. I'm gonna I planted garlic all the way up to there. That's bare. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I need to cover it up. So but I got nothing but garlic in here. And this is elephant garlic. It's supposed to be, I just threw it in there just to try it out. I've never had it before, but yeah, it's a work in progress. I got my lemons here. I have 2 of them. This one I got at a local nursery. I tied it up. It's doing, I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it's doing what it needs to do. And I'm fertilizing like crazy. Lead farmer, thank you. I'm hitting it hard right now to develop those roots. So when it does warm up, it'll just take off. I haven't got any fruit from it yet. I see it flowering and budding, but no fruit yet. So I also have grapes I'm growing in this area. So what I'm gonna do is eventually I'm gonna get chickens. Eventually I'm gonna have a couple more raised beds in the back. But I'm working on getting everything the way I want it to get. I was watching somebody else's channel the other day, and they were like, yeah, write it down. And the crazy thing is, write down your vision. It may take you, I've been here almost 2 years, and just to see the progress that we've made. We've got a lot done in this little bit of time. But I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I do want to show that. So, we can get a little time lapse to see where I am now versus where I want to be, where we're going to be. There's a lot of things on this land that I need a tractor for. I'm going to, partner with a local guy to borrow his tractor to, speed up this process. But for the most part, I mean, we're doing 100% better than what I thought we would. So I'm going to show you the pan of what I've got going on. If you can see how much is, is still left to do. That I built that shed over there. So we'll do a little view of that. And what I'm trying to do is I want to grab all of that. We own from here all the way to the end of the street. So we got about 1.5 acres. It's close to 2 acres. And you don't need much. It's mine. That's all you need. So this is part 1. I'll show you guys the front and everything. Part 2. But yeah, I'm excited about where I'm going. I actually getting started was the whole process. Jumping out there and actually getting it done, getting it started was something that was big to me, because it was a lot. I mean, we're standing on land that I laid the electricity on, I mean, I'm and like I said, if there's anything that I can do, I'm gonna do it versus paying somebody else to do it. So I said, I had a friend of mine, he was an electrician, And I said, well, instead of having him wire it for me, I said, I want to know how to do it anyway, because of course you got to go through building codes and everything. But if I can get a house, an outhouse out here, or a shed, and I can wire it myself, I won't have to pay more than what I would regularly, to have somebody come out and do it. So yeah, that's what I did. I I had I had to wire the whole thing, build a trench under the house. And the funny thing is, I went to the big box store and bought my wire. So I go in there and I'm like, this is what I need. I know what I need. This is what I need. So let me get in some light, y'all. But so I said, this is what I need. I know what I need. This is what I need. I get in there and somehow I left there with what I didn't need. So when you when you go in there, you know what you need. They made me think that I didn't need this. That's for another state. And ended up having a guy come out, inspect my plumbing. Inspect my electricity. Wrong wire. So now I have to get back under my house, dig under there. Lesson learned. So when you guys would do the research, know what you need, and then that's what you get. But yeah, definitely I'm excited about what we're doing here. We're eating closer to the ground, and that's what I always try to tell people: get closer to what is natural to you. So the next video, I'll show you guys the bees. I'll show you guys the my setup, what I want to do, what I'm doing now. And yeah, we'll keep it up. So keep on growing, farm family. Stay up.